This way for your ID.
Welcome to the college orientation of the future. First, get your ID card.
There you go.
Then get your eyeball scanned.
Look into this mirror. Tell me you can see your eyes.
Entering buildings using your eyes. Sound like science fiction?
Hello, Mr. Yakamoto. Welcome back to the Gap.
Biometric security. It's a growing trend. Iris scanning is catching on at colleges and even some elementary schools because no two eyes are alike.
We first looked at fingerprints, but we weren't very satisfied with fingerprint scanning because it is not accurate enough. There's too many false positives. And iris scanning has a very high level of accuracy, and you don't have to touch anything.
At Winthrop University, they plan to use it all over campus, even for parents at this on-campus nursery school.
I think parents will subscribe to it very quickly just because the level of security that's involved is such a comfort.
Since Newtown, some elementary schools are experimenting with using iris scanners to ID kids getting on and off the school bus. And several companies are competing for the business.
The technology itself, an iris image, is nothing more than the colored portion of your eye. Every time a child boards and or exits the school bus, the parent will get an email or a text message, and they will get that image of the child's photograph, a Google map of where they boarded or exited the school bus, as well as the time and date.
All that in just 2 seconds.
Begin.
eyeLock is another iris scanning company. Its technology is also being used on school buses, along with high-security offices and banks.
Our algorithms will find the best images of your right eye and the best images of your left eye.
Scanning for security has been around for a while, but it's getting more popular. That's because advances in technology mean the scanners can now be built quicker and cheaper. This scanner is for airports.
Welcome, plane. Welcome, Tony. Welcome, Lori.
While iris scanning may be effective, it does raise concerns, especially when it's used in schools. Parents of students at all levels are worried about where those images could end up and who will have access to data showing their kids' whereabouts.
I would wonder where the database for this information is going to go naturally.
In Florida recently, angry parents objected to an elementary school scanning their kids' eyes without their consent. For now, the information collected by the scanners is owned by the school district. But as the market expands, so do the possible security risks.
There's going to be people that come into this market that don't have the thought process, if you would, that aren't going to be security, safety driven. Naturally, that's going to happen, and we got to make sure that as we are in this industry, that we are doing everything we can to do it the right way.
Eye-opening technology that you may see more of in the future. Lori Siegel, CNN Money, New York.